What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be fishing a canal system that we haven't fished in about 4 months. Should be pretty fun. We're going to start off with a Texas rig. If we don't get anything on the Texas rig, we're going to transfer over to the Gangcraft Claw 70 size. That little bugger can smack some bass, I'll tell you what. It also catches any species in the book: bass, crappie, smallmouth, catfish, tilapia. I have caught everything on that thing. So if you guys want to check out any of those Claw 70s, go over to Copper State, check them out. They're right behind the counter. And man, without further ado, let's get out there and let's go whack them. All right, y'all, so today we're going to be fishing with the BC Bug Jr. by Fat Pack Baits. Green pumpkin brown, you cannot go wrong with this color. It is great for clear water, murky water, any sort of coloration of water that your water is. This bait is going to slay. All right, y'all, I got a 3/8 ounce CR tungsten weight on. That tungsten allows you to feel everything on that bottom. So I can tell if I'm running through a grocery cart, through a tree. That was a little bass, little micro one, look at that. He bit the freaking legs off. Oh my gosh. They're darting around in there right now. They're chasing bait. They're not big whatsoever. Look at that. That was so sick. Oh my gosh. They're little guys. I mean, I should have brought the little Gangcraft, because they would have smacked the living heck out of that thing. And that was a little bass that hit that, guys. Canal probably had a pretty good spawn, and you know, they're just hanging out, trying to bust on any small baby tilapia. So what I'm seeing right now, guys, oh, that was a little biter right there. I think all the bass in here are like complete dinks, like they are tiny. So I don't think that they're gonna be able to get a hold of this craw, which is good, because you know, we'll only be able to get the better quality fish. But man, there are a boatload of those little baby bass, ranging anywhere from 3 to 5 inches. And what I'm noticing is that they are lined up right along the concrete wall right here. I mean, there's like 10 right just within like this 10-yard frame right here. I'm wondering if it's going to be more of a small paddle tail, maybe a grub type of day. Oh, there we go. Right up in all that foam. Man, he picked that thing up and just started swimming deep immediately. Natural brown craw. Telling you guys, this bait by Fat Pack Baits, the BC Bug Jr. absolutely crushes little bass in the canal systems. No, that's a good little start right there. Chunky little bass. Really pretty bass too. I mean, let's get that sun behind so you can see the colorations. He's been hanging out up in that current for quite some time, because he's a pretty dark fish. So he's up in that shade hanging out, cooling off, waiting for a bunch of bait fish to come over the spillway so that he could just have a nice easy grab of a meal. All right, y'all, here we go. Little Gangcraft. Look at that orange just pop. This is a bait that they're gonna want to follow a ways. And I'll tell you what, going from throwing a medium heavy to throwing this, it is incredible on how weird it feels to throw it. Oh, there we go. Little guy swiped at it. Look how little the, oh, dang it. I just want to get one up to show you guys how little these dudes are. But when you have BFS, it honestly doesn't matter, because everything pulls. Great thing about these little Gangcrafts is that, man, they truly do catch everything. I've caught trout, smallmouth, largemouth. I've now caught a couple yellow bass, crappies. They're small enough to where everything eats it. So they're so much fun to fish with, and they fish beautifully on the BFS. So if you got a BFS set up, run over to Copper State, get one of these Gangcraft Claw 70s, and you won't regret it. You'll have a lot of fun, because you'll always get at least one bite on it, 100%. It's almost like it's almost equivalent to fishing like a Ned rig or a Senko to me. Like, I've never not fished this and not gotten a bite. Oh my goodness. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is how little they are. Little dudes. Tell you what, guys, that guy did not want to come off, but check this out. This is how many of these guys there are. This little dude right here. Brutal little battle he gave. Get in there, dude. Get gigantic. Oh my goodness. Barely pinned though. Look at that guy. Micro. Think about how, oh my goodness, guys, that was a massive bass. Oh my gosh. Out of all the dinks, and we get a swipe at a nice 3-pounder. That was a 3-pounder all day. I mean, maybe a 2. I was tripping out because I did not expect a bass that big to come up and swipe that. Wow, wow, wow. That was crazy. Well, that got my juices flowing. Now I'm ready for anything. Guys, they were just busting on bait. The second I walked up. Oh my gosh, that is so sick. I got the smallest guy in the group though. That's the only bummer. All right, later. Easy release. Not fun to deal with these little bass when you're dealing with trebles, especially the small ones, man. Small trebles, they're kind of scary. They're worse than the big ones. Oh my gosh, they're swirling immediately. Oh, little dude tried to crank it at the end. Incredible. You know, we're not catching much, but it's still fun to watch this. Trying to keep that confidence up. Trying to have the mindset of we will get them no matter what. I even thought about, oh, we got bit, son of a gun. He just missed it. Part of me wants to throw on a fat bass, a little stick bait, and see if we can draw in a couple bigger fish. I mean, shoot, you can't go wrong with the stick bait. Look at that little bass right there. I have an idea on how I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna have to like walk down here. Oh, there we go. Better one. Better one. Come on, stay on, buddy. Stay on the BFS. Not a giant by any means, but man, a little bit better fish. I'm gonna bring him over here just in case he flops off. You always want him to fall on dirt and not the asphalt, because the asphalt's way too hot for them. And I'll tell you what, guys, this guy's barely pinned, but he's actually pinned fairly well. I guess not. My goodness, just the angle. So not a bad little fish right here, guys. Girthy, fatty little guy. Cannot complain on that gang craft right there. Man, it's nice catching little bit better quality fish like this. I mean, those little micro guys are super fun, don't get me wrong. They're super aggressive. How they hit your bait, it's pretty gnarly. But, you know, it's always fun when you have something that legitimately fights back. And that fish legitimately fought back because we got 4-pound test on this BFS setup. All right, y'all, I don't see anybody else coming for at least a good 10 minutes or so. So we're gonna stand right here in the shade a little bit. See if we could luck out with a little biter. This area used to be really, really good. I mean, I'm sure when they dredged it, changed things up a little bit. Got a little bit chaotic when it came to the fishing aspect, but it used to be really, really good. It should just stand right here, drag a jig, and it was like every other cast, you're pulling a fish. This pond might be a pond now to where you just gotta throw Senkos and drop shots, because I know it's overfished. I mean, like I said, people are here every single morning and every single evening. So with that being said, you gotta go as finesse as possible. I'm thinking, me personally, I would love to get one right now and then come back and then get on like 3 or 4 more. That'd be ideal, but I don't think that's how it's gonna go. Oh, that's a biter. Actually feels like a good one, y'all. Oh, it is a good one. Man, that's a good one. Now that right there is a golf course bass right there. That ain't bad. A little bit thin, but man, we'll take it. He scrumped down that BC Bug Jr. Hey, I said I wanted one, and then at the very least we'll come back and we got that. Beautiful bass right there, guys. Not too bad. I know the lighting's kind of bad right now. The sun's at a weird angle, but one last look. Thanks for the bite, dude. Oh my goodness. What a blow up, y'all. What a blow up. What an absolute blow up. And we got a chunk on, I'll tell you what. I haven't seen him. Not a bad one. Actually smaller than I anticipated, but scary whenever they have a walking bait pinned in them. Beautiful. Awesome little bass right there, y'all. Not bad whatsoever on that gunfish walking bait. That's freaking gnarly. I had a feeling we were gonna get a blow up, but I just didn't. I didn't know at what point of the retrieval. But I mean, a blow up like that just gets you hooked on top water. So we're just gonna give here a quick shot. We don't have a whole lot of time. We got 2 storms coming around us. We got one coming from the south and we got one coming from the east. Maybe we'll luck out with a quick bass. Time will tell. We're gonna have to make this extremely quick, and we got some crazy lightning coming, so we're gonna have to get out of here anyways. Just wanted to give it a quick shot, see what we could do. If there was no lightning, I'd stay out, but just because there's a lot of lightning, I don't mess around with that stuff. And that thing is flowing down juicy. Oh, there we are. There we are. We got picked up. Nice. Poor fish is super thin, and it looks like he's been caught before and his eyeball got ripped out. But hey, nonetheless, thank you for the bite, dude. We will take it.